what questions do you have? You can come over here.
You can edit it out or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
Damn, now I'm kind of blanking. Should I replace you?
Replace me.
Okay. Okay. I wasn't expecting to be here, like to see you at all, and I'm like a huge fan or whatever. So I guess, how would you compare this live show to your last kind of sets? And then do you want to keep this kind of setup for, like, forward with Days God?
Like compared to the Turn Up or Die tour, or like the previous tours I've done?
Like previous tours, like, yeah.
It's definitely a lot easier to set, like, to load in and load out, which makes it easier for all of us. But I don't know. When I like did a little pop out to Kale and Quantic's show in LA, and I did Life Imitates Life,
Mm-hmm.
and it did make me kind of miss playing with the band. And I definitely want to do like a venturing tour in the future, so I would love to play with the band again.
That's news.
But that's gonna take a lot of planning and like organizing. So if it happens, y'all will definitely hear about it.
Heard.
But I would love to, cause I do love playing in a band just as much as I love like just rapping on stage.
Yeah.
It's definitely, I'm the only act on this lineup that doesn't have like a whole band with me. So, well, we have a goated sound person. Shout out Andrea. We have a goated sound person.
Hell yeah.
So it sounds great every night, but I feel like these crowds are like so used to seeing a band on
Yeah,
stage.
like hardcore stuff.
But the thing is, like, this music has just as much energy as a hardcore set. I just feel like there might be like a little mistranslation. But I don't have any like hardcore music, yet.
I mean, idling somewhere, kind of.
Shit, maybe.
Is getting there. I'm in college, and I'm living in like a music town, I guess, in Texas. And like it's a lot of hardcore stuff like that, like you're referring to. Turnstiles, kind of, not like mini Turnstiles, but inspired by them for sure. And I like, fell in love. I mean, I guess Revenge just came out, so like it's a different kind of fall in love. I get what you're saying, but there's got to be a way to like fuse the two to make sure that you can get like introduce these people to this kind of music, and I feel like that's kind of what this tour is.
Yeah, for sure. And it's been kind of like I've been like trying to beckon the crowd, trying to win them over.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do. Like normally how the show goes is like by the first song nobody's moving, and then by the last song like everybody who likes it is moving.
Understood.
But everybody who I have met, like fan or not fan, like they've been sweet regardless. They're just they're just disobedient,
Do you think kind of with the JPEG tour, it was kind of similar vibe to that?
I mean, kinda.
I mean, it's more internet, I guess.
Definitely, like opening. I used to have a saying that like opening is kind of like being the side bitch, but it's not like that. At least not on this tour. But JPEG's fans are like kind of a cesspool, and they're like
oh my God.
they're like backed into their own little corner.
Yeah. Was that what I play for? I play for tough crowds. Was that like a little bit?
Kinda, yeah. And I also spoke that into existence because these crowds are low key more dead than that.
Damn.
Because like some of the shows, like JPEG did Terminal 5 in New York, that was turnt as fuck. Like Franklin Music Hall in Philly, turnt as fuck. Like Chicago Radius, turnt as fuck. Like so it wasn't all bad, but it's like I don't know. It's a different kind of crowd here. It's definitely a lot of older people in this crowd. The average JPEG fan is like 18, 19. The average Turnstile fan is like 28, 29.
Oh shoot, okay.
They kind of tricked us because it's dyed hair equals Jane Remover fan, but that's not the case.
See, not the OG dyed hair people.
Right.
It's different nowadays. But I'm gonna kind of go from the venturing just a little bit. This is just a personal question, I guess. On the vinyl, you had alternate titles for the same songs. I know Spider had like in AKAs.
Oh yeah, Spider was originally called My Love Is a Thousand Waves. Yeah.
What did that come from other than the lyrics? Like, why keep those? I guess
those were just the original titles, honestly. Okay. When like Spider was originally like called My Love Is a Thousand Waves. It was like originally a death metal song.
Oh shit.
and I never finished it. So I just like re-recorded the whole thing one day, put it on the album. Like a lot of what was really easy about Ghost Holding is like a lot of the songs I wrote in like 2023.
Yeah.
Like a little bit after Census, like Spider, Sister, Dead Forever. Like those are all songs I was gonna originally
For Census?
Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't originally for Census, but like after Census, I was originally going to make another rock album.
Oh shoot.
And those 3 songs were like what were gonna be on it. But I was like, nobody wants this.
Is that when you kind of decide to like stop the venturing lore and like be like, okay, I can do like kind of the Census sound for venturing?
Kinda. I mean, I stopped world building partially just because like I don't really, not that I don't have time to like write a story.
It's a lot though.
I just, I don't want to get caught in the act of like not getting my story straight. And, storytelling has never really been like my strong suit.
Fair.
So,
and I think the music on its own kind of holds.
I mean, I thought it was cute for what it was, but then it's like, I feel like at this point the project is too big and it's just like, it's too inconsistent, especially now because like I can't go back and like go back to do the lore and give it justice. So
yeah,
I don't know.
It's a whole different thing now.
Yeah, but it's cute to like look back on it. I definitely like those older venturing songs that I made. Like definitely still have a place in my heart. But yeah.
I guess another question in that area was, I mean, you turned Aberdeen Dream Sequence into Dream Sequence for Jane, and then put it on the Ghost Holding vinyl. So like, I don't guess what's your intention behind that, or I don't know if is that like.
Oh, did I put Dream Sequence on the vinyl?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a bonus track.
I totally forgot about that. I guess I just wanted it to have a little home on the vinyl.
I think it fits. I'm not saying it doesn't fit Flash because it still feels. They have similar palettes.
Yeah,
but
I mean, I chose Dream Sequence as like a B-side to Flash in the Pan just because like, that was like a little fan service moment for me. I was like, look at this like deep cut that I re-recorded and like made all polished and stuff.
And I don't know if this was intentional, but I didn't know about venturing then. I kind of found you last year, and finding out what Dream Sequence was and originally had been kind of introduced me to venturing, and then kind of putting out the album that following year. It weirdly opened me up to that for someone who just didn't know any of the lore or any of like the background stuff. Just, oh, what is venturing? Oh, it's a Jane Weaver alt or whatever. Now we know it's a full project, but I don't know if it was that intentional to like make that to introduce people to venturing, or.
It definitely wasn't intentional, but I am glad that happened for sure. Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna ask one more question. I'm gonna ask about indie rock a little bit. Do you see it as, because you didn't want to make it a whole thing, was your point?
Yeah, I mean like, because indie rock, like I make that like like quote unquote like indie rock songs.
Yeah.
It's literally just like, it's just rap. But I do that like every day. I have like hundreds of those songs.
Yeah.
And I literally just like share them with my friends, and like I don't know, everybody was just like, Jane, drop it. And then I did, and I was like, it would be funny if I took it down.
Did you plan on deleting it when you dropped it, or no?
No.
Whoa.
But then I forgot like how many followers I have on Instagram and Twitter and SoundCloud and pretty much everywhere.
I see.
So I was like, you know what? It's been out for like 2 hours. Somebody definitely already has this downloaded.
It was me. I'm gonna be real. It was me.
It was you.
I put it on my iPod to go on a walk. It was like new Jane album, And then I got back and it was gone, and I was like, oh my god. I guess I was there for that.
No, yeah, I have like hundreds of those, and that's 17 of them.
Understood. Do you see it as like so you kind of just make that then, so you don't really see it as like a continuation or an offshoot of
No, yeah,
Revenge?
I mean, I just do it because I love it,
Fair enough.
I do it for the love of the game.
Where did the tank come from? I guess.
Oh, my friend John has like a screen printing thing, and before we shot the video to Dancing, I was just like, can you send me a couple tank tops like with just the words indie rock in impact font printed on the shirt, and he sent me that picture, and then I was like, okay, this is perfect. So that's not my picture. That's my friend John's picture.
I see.
But that was like a few days before we shot the video, and then like he pulled up to the shoot and gave me the shirt, and I like changed in the bathroom. I was like, perfect. Because originally I didn't show up with the shirt.
The way I read it, whenever the music video first came out, was like, I saw it as like you were like making fun of Census in a way.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like I make indie rock, but like I made a bag off the indie rock is another lyric.
Oh yeah, I made a bag off the indie rock. Hey,
was that the
truth
intent?
is I did make a bag off that indie rock. I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
but like, were you trying to like, was there some sort of mocking of it, or was it just like I think it looks cool, I want a shirt that says that?
I maybe it's both. I feel like part of my brand, I guess, has been like, you know, oh, Jane Remover hates their previous work, Jane Remover hates their fan base, blah blah blah. So I was like, oh, that'd be funny if like I played into that, but it's also like, I don't know, it's true. I did make a bag off the indie rock.
It's true.
I think what's different, I guess what I realized about like the songs I was making, it's like I'm not really like lying, but it's kind of just like flexing about stuff that I guess not many people would like flex about, you know?
Yeah.
Like play that sold out show, then we go to Canes. At the hardcore show, I just start rapping. Like all that hate manufactured.
Is it kind of a character, or do you think it's just like you're kind of amplifying what you're actually feeling?
I mean, like I feel like indie rock is probably like the realest part, you know? It's like the realest version of myself, because it's just like, I don't know, it's so funny. Like, and I sneaked that cute boy into the venue. And did. And we'll do again. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna give it back to you. This is your video. Well, thank y'all, for real.
Doodaloo.
Oh god, this is like weird for me because like I don't know, you can tell I'm a fan, but like I have a job to do at the same time, so I was like, shit, let me do a little. But thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Okay.
Okay, cool.